It's the National Football.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And the Buffalo offense ready to bring out their high-powered attack. And at the center of it all, of course, the rocket arm man in his 5th year out of Wyoming, Josh Allen. Now the 4th-year running back. This is Devin Singletary. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down. Singletary again. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Josh Allen, he says that he wants to continue to perfect executing the run-pass option. Looked pretty good there.
And he's put in the minds of all people trying to defend him that his legs create big plays. So guess who benefits?
His running back.
You no doubt about it, and we just saw it there.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Allen's throw is complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Singletary. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They'll look to run with Singletary. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore's offense making its way out for the first time. And leading them, their quarterback, a guy who is just so electric under center in his 5th season now, Lamar Jackson. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Jackson going to keep it running right. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. From the 38, Jackson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
And they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. A man who missed all of 2021, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of carries for an even 100 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Jackson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On play action, Allen. He'll buy some time right. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bills take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that, because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. 2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't.
And Andrews lost the football.
Now this is picked up by the Bills. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Give him 32 on the play.
You'd think defenses might be a little more prepared for plays like this because so many offensive coordinators, when they get the ball after a turnover, they do like to dial up a deep ball right away. And if I were a defensive coordinator in this league, that's exactly what I would say to my defense before they went out to play. In this case, though, they didn't get the message, and a big play resulted.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. On play action, Allen, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time that into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. After the interception, here's Jackson. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, Jackson. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken around the 12. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that worked. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
On first down, Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down.
And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. They give him a gain of 38.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback. And he put it right where it needed to be.
Touchdown! A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bills are able to add on to their first-half lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And, you know, a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Hello? 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 Make sure y'all subscribe and hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit that like button.
Take it in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down.
Hello? Make sure y'all subscribe and hit that like button.
Back over to Baltimore and J.K. Dobbins. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game.
Stop leaving my broadcast right now if I get mad.
Maybe you go away from a little bit now, but the bottom line is
You think I'm playing with you?
to make a difference.
They haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure to give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So now second and...
How about that?
completion on first down.
I've been doing that.
Throwing is Jackson. And it's
Oh yeah, he don't got no wide receivers. He don't got no receivers. Can't throw nobody. Got your shit on lock. You can't run. I'm not letting you run.
This time they stay on the ground.
Stopping all that.
Stop him on 3rd down.
All that. It's only second quarter, boy.
Do with your timeouts. No gain on the play there. A nice job. Likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Come on, third, our ball. Y'all gotta pick up the pace. Y'all gotta do. Y'all come on. I can't win nobody.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for the Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
We don't get that with that space on
Just outside the goal line.
I know I got to do that.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in
But
this.
that 40, let that pistol
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
I already know what you're trying to do.
Partner, you know, as that team gathers,
Look.
they send each other. You
There you
never
go.
say never, right? Because if you're on
Take
the
it
NFL roster, that's how you have to think.
Get
You
him.
can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Jackson going to look to run with it.
Oh my God.
He'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Off the
play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
What's been doing? Can't throw the ball.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
He's getting up there to work out the ground. Look, he's doing it again.
Now
Come
an
on.
option play on second down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6. Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep.
What? Come on.
And he'll
It's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back.
flag down. So let's see what this is about. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You gotta go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. On second down, a run with Dobbins.
What? Hit that man.
He can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And they'll try the action on first and goal.
Oh my God. That's all you do. I'm going to kill myself.
Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's
All the way up the field.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. So here are the Bills to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake. Allen. And it's a
Fumble. Fumble.
Okay. And he's got room. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Jackson going to hold on to it again. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And it will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. But down this big, we know that they need touchdowns instead of field goals, but now it's add insult to injury because they can't even get the 3, Charles, on the excellent block there by the special teams.
And it certainly felt to me like the special teams consider themselves an extension of the defense, which has played well for them. They have a nice cushion. They didn't want to allow any points, any opportunity to cut into their lead. A big-time play by those guys on that side of the ball.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They fight forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To the air, Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Put that thing
Throwing on 1st down.
way up there, cuz.
And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Allen off the play fake. This one's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
Well,
and that would certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance.
Oh, you got it, you got it.
Explaining to do.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one's going to wind up incomplete. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Whoa.
He's got him in, complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 52 yards.
I ain't running
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll go option to the short side. The quick feet by Jackson.
Get that man.
Into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Tucker with the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Buffalo set to get the football back here. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. And we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to patch together a good drive right here and now.
Defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll run on first down with Singletary.
Oh my God, why he do that?
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Allen gonna throw. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Allen rolling to his right. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Finding Knox there, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 18. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Allen to throw it.
Oh, Jesus Christmas. I don't want to pay him.
Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Under pressure and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game even with the 2 points there, but let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know,
he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Allen now on first down. Flush to his right. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. Second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. So Allen's going to look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs. just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Now Jackson. With Duvernay. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Sliding out of the pocket. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Allen. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Play action. Now it's Allen. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Jackson to throw. Open man is Duvernay. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Holding offense.
Holding again? Damn.
Back to score. Got nailed for the ball.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Dobbins with it, and they're able to bring him down at the 20. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts As they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Jackson. He's able to find Wallace. And he'll be brought down after a gain of about 9. And compounding things, it's now 3rd down as well. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Throwing, Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters. So I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside
What?
the 20.
No.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour, and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception. And we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So for Buffalo, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will head home next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Nice catch, dude. Nice catch. Yeah, I'm gonna lose that shit or whatever. This nigga got logos. Put that on the stash sheet. Alright. Oh, that guy. Jesus.
Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate. Food from all of the base. My ace boom goon, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crime, we lounge in the back of the spot. They homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style, on elevators could never fade us. I peep data, saying anytime they congratulate us. God
More.
Extra the cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the legs living. I do it for the one that died or fed millions. With soul food flow that stock my bad kitchen. I'm liberated. I drew a play that they ain't illustrated. I make a move they gladly imitate.
You know, they always say, she said not to eat it. I don't know why he's saying. She said not to eat it. I don't know why.
My catalog like James Earl
It's
Jones,
not like
like
she,
Ever
it's not like
Living.
she doing nothing.
Imagine
All
if
she
I
do
got made
is
beats, they
go.
more for killing. Imagine if you come from the south out my city, you probably wouldn't make it. Oh yeah, really. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam. I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day. I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. Ain't no mileage or foreign dollars can figure the road I travel. Don't gravel, they probably baffle it. Label scribble on paper, they wanna shackle it. Prizes and rewards, you can't raffle it. Wrist drip like a mango, fingertip like I'm bangles. Knocking doors down, no bangles. Without a Kango, tailor made. Walk with a limp, them bands is heavy, I need a brace. I am money, I guess the world is just a safe combination needed, not a coca key. I'm the extra lighter on the dresser. I know you need it, smoking out the competition, pouring up, we undefeated. What you heard, let's you heard, we eating, talking about extra with a splash, extra acting bad, pull it like parades on parades, extra with a slab, pay what it cost for the tab, extra with the bag, young cousin king better add extra on the. I go extra to be great, I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake, I got extras on the plate, I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. I told my boss it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs it ain't no limit. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. Track off a messed up suspension. I drove it so fast that I blew out the engine. I kept it too real ever since the beginning. I play offensive D, I might switch my position. The game got me thirsty, so I had to pinch. I'ma drive real fast cause he launched. Just like Travis Kelce, I be having emotions. Just like a lamb, I you know I'm exploding. My heart cold, bad, I ain't got emotions. I'm going hard, yeah, you know I'm devoted. We running streets, yeah, you know we control it. She love the kids, she be busting it open. I'm quarterbacking like I'm Kyler Murray. Tryna win, I'm up at practice early. Going crazy, I just run the jersey. It's the first half and we done dropped 30. We just up and scoring them, boy, man. I told my boss it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. Money on my mind, head in the game. It's like I scored again, diamonds on them dance. I can hear the music playing with them bands. Crowd going wild, dive in the fans. I'm locking in on a mission, I'm telling my vision. You young and she get like me. I got your shorty, she with me. I gave her a jersey, I told her to join my team. It's best you go where it's safe. You know how I play. I get you a sack like Frank. You can teach money to fly. I turn it up hop. I catch it and go to the bank. It's crazy, I'm used to the lights. I'm shining so bright. I'm body like curve my face. You see me working, I'm getting it done. As soon as you feed me grapes. I told my boss it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. They screaming my name when I walk in the building. Yellow diamonds on me like I play for the Steelers. I'm in the field, yep, just like a Steeler. Oh, this your girl, Pop ain't had the Steeler. I hop on the beat and I float like a wheel. I caught a
And mom, don't worry, you raise the gun.
Told my boss it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. Two turned up, turned down right now. Two dope, they better get around right now. Ayo, two turned up, turned down right now. Two dope, they better get around right now.
out, chase his ass. That's what I like to do. I've been doing this shit since I was 15. It ain't nothing new. Hit, 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 hit. Wash your back while you sit in the shower. You wanna go out on this? You want somebody to see me? You want somebody to shit in your shower? Someone to talk to for hours. Wash your back while y'all shit in the shower. You wanna go out on this? You wanna go out on this? You want somebody to come bring it loud? Someone to talk to for hours. Wash your back when I sit in the shower. Someone to tell you you're beautiful. That's 2 a.m. Give me that ball, nigga. Give me that ball. What is he talking about? Five. Five. Who doing? Five. What? Someone tell you you're beautiful. You wanna go on dates? You want somebody to come up with flowers? Someone to talk to for hours. Wash your back while I sit. 说来，我是一生的路。